Today for Make It Monday, we're going to make this cute little treat packaging. I made these little, I have a Stampin' Dimensional on the back of this one. We'll take care of that later. Anyway, I made these cute little tags and whipped up some of these marshmallow treats, chocolate dip marshmallow treats for my little grandkiddos. And they were really fun to make and really easy. I got everything I needed at the Walmart. I got these in the baking section. You know, they have the little candy wafers. They have all different colors. This would be really cute with pink or white even. I went with chocolate. So I got the wafers, and then right now, you know, they've got all kinds of Valentine sprinkles. And they even had these cake pop sticks that were, this was in the Valentine section, not actually in the baking section. They're white, pink, and red for Valentine's, but you wouldn't have to have these. You could get the other kind. I have some already, but I saw these and thought they were cute. And they're plastic. They're cake pop sticks. How long are they? They're 6 inches. It says they're dishwasher safe and reusable. So there's that. And then I wanted a square marshmallow, but I couldn't find them at my Walmart. So I got these some more marshmallows, which were, they're rectangular shaped. Kind of rectangular shaped. Because they fit right in between 2 graham crackers. I want to eat that so bad. Can't believe it. I have not had lunch yet. Okay. So all I did was just melt this in the microwave. I did it in a little ramekin because I wanted it to be just deep enough to dip partially. Here's one that's not wrapped. This is the one we're gonna wrap. And I dipped it in the melted chocolate, and then I sprinkled the sprinkles on and set it on some wax paper, and then shoved it in the freezer just you know, for just a few minutes to set. But when you set them down on the wax paper, the chocolate kind of pools at the bottom, and then they kind of stand up. So that was kind of nice. Anyway, that's all I did for those. So really simple and easy and fast. For the tag, we are going to go, hi Carol from Connecticut. We are going to use products. Let me just run through what we're using today. Again, you know, it's February finally. So Valentine's Day is coming up. So I kind of went with that theme. We're using the doilies that I've used in projects before. I think I've used it in last week's Make It Monday, the frame. We're going to use the punches that come with the bundle. The heart punch pack. And the doilies. And that's all we're going to use from that bundle. Then for the stamping, for the tag, we're going to use the same stamp set we used last Wednesday in my Coffee and a Card, which is the So Sentimental stamp set. It's on page 20 of the mini catalog, and we made this card with that Wednesday. And you can scroll down or look at videos, list of videos to see that as well. But they have these cute dies that I am in love with. And they'll work with any stamp set, but they work especially with this stamp set because they are made perfectly to fit over the sentiments. And we're going to use one today, this one, for our tag. And then the rectangle, scalloped rectangle, stitched rectangles. Those are so cute. So this, if you're interested in the stamp set and the dies, you save 10% when you purchase them in a bundle. I do want to mention that. We're going to use, oh, the bags, these cute little bags. These are 6x9 cellophane food safe bags. They are on page 33 of the mini catalog. Don't you love my little posties? They're $7 and you get 25 bags. And they're the perfect size for this project. But you can fill them with candy, cake pops, whatever. You can do a lot of things with them. So I'm using those today. All right, that's the products we're using. To make the tag, we're going to do some heat embossing, which is always fun. I'm going to use both the punches. I am going to use these doilies. I think you get 40 doilies. Yes, 40 doilies, and these are $5.50. I've done a lot of projects with them. They've lasted a long while. So we're going to use the real red doily. Then we're going to take some Whisper White cardstock. And this piece of Whisper White cardstock to fit into the punch is 3.5 by 2 1/4. It's just just long enough for me to have a little handle to punch that scalloped heart out. And these stamps, or these punches, come in a bundle. They're the heart punch pack, and they're $34. You get both of them. They're going to be workhorses. They'll last forever. Quality is, I'm going to love them. I just know I am. I'm going to use them a lot. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on a piece of balmy blue cardstock. And this one is 3.5 by 2 1/4. And then that's all we're going to do. I'm going to take a little snail and adhere the blue heart to the scalloped heart, and then I'm going to take some dimensionals, some Stampin' dimensionals, and adhere this heart to our little doily heart. And then before I place before we do our embossing on the tag, I'm going to punch with just a punch. This is a retired punch. Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry handheld punches anymore, but any punch will do. A little hole, and I'm going to run some Whisper White baker's twine through that before because I tried to kind of cover that up with my tag so it's not so noticeable. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that through, and we'll cut that through when we see how much we need. Now, to heat emboss the Yummylicious stamp, I'm using my embossing buddy. This is an anti-static tool. It just takes the static off so that when you do your embossing powder, you don't have a lot sticking everywhere. And I'm using some Versamark ink, which is just a magic ink. I really don't know what it is. It's kind of gluey. It's kind of sticky. I think I really need to re-ink up my pad. These come in a full pad, and then you can get a bottle of re-inker to add to it. Now I'm going to just dump. If you've ever seen me heat emboss, you know I'm not too dainty with it. I just like to dump it all on there. And then do a little thump thump. And then we're going to heat that up here. Make sure I've got everything covered. I just use coffee filters or copy paper to catch the excess. And then I dump it back into my... The Whisper White embossing powder is only $6, and this lasts forever. I've used this in classes probably, I don't know, I think I've had that for a year, and I still have embossing powder. Then I'm going to use my heat tool. So this is going to be kind of noisy, so talk amongst yourselves. I'll try and... Okay, I'm using this little die because it fits perfectly over the Yummylicious image. Here it comes. I'm just going to leave the cord to hang, girls, until I figure out what to do. I probably need one of those binder clips. Okay, I'm going to cut this out with my die cutting machine. All right, and then to put that onto our little tag, we're going to use the Stampin' Dimensionals again. I think 2 is enough probably, and I'm going to try and center it there. Of course I want it centered, but I'm going to try and cover that hole up, and I did not, but I don't think it's going to matter because we're going to have a bow there once we put our treat in our bag. So then I'm going to take one of our little bags, and you get how many bags? Surely it says 25. Awesome. They have like little pom-poms on them. They'd work for any holiday. I'm going to stick my little marshmallow treat in there. And then I'm going to tie my tag on here. How did I do that? Okay. I just made this like an hour ago. I can't remember how I did it. Again, I'm using an old card of Whisper White Baker's Twine. Stampin' Up! Sends their Baker's Twines now in a spool, so you don't get the little kinks in it. But I've had this and I wanted to use it up. So then I'm going to gently tighten my Baker's Twine. I'm going to put it in a bow. Yeah, these bags are pretty neat, Carol. I like them. Okay. I like all of the packaging that Stampin' Up! Does. The cellophane bags. And these are no exception. I hope they carry over, but I do not know if they will. Because you can just take, like I said, just throw some candy in there and throw a tag on it and it looks extra special. And you didn't really hardly go to any effort at all. Those marshmallow treats were really easy to make. Really fast. I made like 6 of them in like 5 minutes once you melt the chocolate. Anyway, there is the tag. So simple, so easy. Y'all have a great Monday and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.